Hello everyone, and welcome to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. My name is Zoe, and this is by far one of my favorite games ever. I grew up watching my dad play this game, and I have so many great memories of it. Like, my dad would get done with the final boss of the game, and I'd be like, Dad, do it again, everything, do it all over. And I'm sure my dad doesn't necessarily have as fond of memories of this game, but I know growing up watching him play, it is really what got me into video games. And so I'm excited to share it with you, my funny way of playing the game and the odd sounds and things that I say while playing them. And I have kind of funny names for some of the enemies. But anyway, let's get started. Start. File 1. I am going to go with the usual name of Link because I feel like it fits the story better. I do want to give a slight little disclaimer right now, right at the beginning. I have never done a 100% walkthrough, or not walkthrough, 100% playthrough of this game. I'm going to try to do a completion game, but I've never done it before, and honestly just some of the things don't seem worth it to me. So if you're looking for like a 100% like walkthrough type of video, this isn't really what that is. I have some little fun facts that I personally do during some of the boss fights, but I am by no means a pro at this game. I usually die a few times in pretty horrific and hilarious ways. But yeah, I don't promise that it will be a 100% playthrough. I'm gonna try. We'll just see how I feel when we get to certain things and if I really want to do it. But anyway, I hope you stick around and enjoy how I play this game. Thanks. We got some text reading, so here we go. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. Unfortunately, you can't like push the blue button to make this go faster, but anyway. The children of the Kokiri Forest know me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. Except this guy right here. However, there's one boy who does not have a fairy. I want to point out that like he's totally awake right there. Like his eyes are open, he's blinking, he's not sleeping. Anyway. We got this cool cutscene right here that we'll see a few more times throughout the game. That's pretty great. Scary man! Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces are now mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Force, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends on thee. I like how the old Deku Tree speaks in like old English with like thee and thou and dost. It's like, it's a little complicated to read. I'm not the greatest reader either, so forgive me if I misspeak during some of them, but I feel like, you guys can read the text too along with listening to me, but I'm not perfect. Nope. Link doesn't live there. There his house is. Doink. That's one of my favorite parts, is when she crashes into the fence. Alright, let's go see what Link is doing. He's awake. He's just laying there being an angsty kid.
Hello.
Hello, Link, wake up! The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up! It's like, Mom, leave me alone. Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Yes, yes it can. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Okay. And that is the only time Link will ever get to sleep in this entire game. Poor kid. Right. So this is our house. Yeah, I have a bed. And that's about it. Maybe this might look like a sink. I don't know. We don't really spend much time here, so it's not super important what our house looks like. Here's Kokiri Forest. And my friend! My only friend in this entire game. Yahoo! Hi, Link! Hello! I just want to point out really quick that there's definitely a dinosaur drawing right here. And it's hilarious. It looks like a dinosaur, and then that looks like somebody with a sword and shield. And maybe that blob is a fairy, I don't know. But this is like one of my favorite drawings. Anyway, this is Saria. Saria, tomato, I don't know, however you feel like pronouncing her name. Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Deku Tree. Okay. And thus begins Navi's pestering.
Listen.
Yes, Navi. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. I'm working on it. I had to say hi to my friend first. She's the only friend I have in this game. Leave me alone. There's something cool about these little blocks right here is if you can jump across them without falling in the water, you get 5 rupees. There's a way to do it over on these ones too, but I honestly can never do it. I don't know where I'm supposed to start from, if I'm supposed to start from back there or over here, but yeah, I can never figure it out. I just do the other block ones. It's a lot easier to make those jumps. And this little character right here, who kind of looks like us, but not really, his name is Mito. And he is a giant jerk. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. Don't you question my masculinity? What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mito? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? Ooh. What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. Alright, our first objective is to find a sword and a shield. Now, this shield is inside the shop here, and it costs 40 rupees. So, in the meantime, we're gonna go find the sword and pick up some rupees on the way. And for those of you that don't know, rupees is the currency in this game. It's the little like colored diamond-shaped items that you find. That's your money. Jump. Hole of Z. Why is this called the Hole of Z? Okay, Okay, this tells you how to go through a hole. You stand in front of it, pay attention to what the blue button says. The blue button's your action button, so you stand in front of it, it says enter. Enter the hole. I don't know why it's called the hole of Z though, like you don't need to Z target to get into it, but I don't know. Maybe it knows my name's Zoe and it's just like, this one is designed just for you. Probably not, because it's in every game, but that was funny. Viewpoint with Z targeting. When you have no object to look at, you can just look forward with Z. This tells you how to use Z targeting, which is actually pretty helpful in a lot of the areas. This one it's a little helpful in. There's an area later on that it's way more helpful, and I'm gonna be honest, I always get hit by this boulder. It doesn't matter how like sneaky I try to be and how much Z targeting I do, it always sneaks up and hits me in the back. It's really rude. Yeah, anyway, there's a better time later on that we will use the Z targeting to kind of peek around corners, but what's in the chest? It's the Kokiri sword! I guess it's a sword for Link. It looks like a dagger, but, you know, he's a little kid. It's a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Link is the, like, weapon stealer in the name of being a hero, you know. He does it in this game, does it in Twilight Princess, just like, you know, I'm gonna just take this wooden shield, or wooden sword, thanks guys. Anyway. So that's all we need from here. There's a couple little grass patches that we can use our new sword with right here, and there's nothing in it. Sometimes the grass will have rupees or recovery hearts and items and such in it. We're gonna enter back through. And to go forward, you do have to push forward on the analog stick. You don't just automatically crawl. Just a little hint there. And these, if you talk to him, he's going to tell you a little something to do. So let's work on some moves. Jump sideways while Z targeting. Press A as you move right or left. To do a backflip while Z targeting, press A as you move backwards. To do a roll attack while Z targeting, press A as you move forward. While you roll, you can avoid damage. If you have your sword ready while Z targeting, you can do a jump attack by pressing A. The jump attack does double damage. That is really helpful, especially in the boss battles when you're like, this is taking forever and I'm dying and I need to just kill this thing. Jump attack. Jump attacks are your friend. You can use Z targeting on the stone next to me, so let's practice. Sounds good. So the thing about Z targeting, I push Z and it targets. Push it again and it moves to the next target. Push it again, push it again, push it again. The only real way to like get rid of it is to, well, I just targeted that, is to like move far enough away that you can't target it anymore. Which is a little complicated in like boss battles and stuff when you have multiple enemies. Because you're like, I don't want to attack anything, I want to just back up, please, but that's not always an option. Yeah, if you Z-target the rock there and do a backflip, it'll actually give you rupees. This is one of the best ways to get rupees right now because we are stuck in the forest. This tells you how to do your general landscaping that Link is always the best at. You know, swing your sword with B, you'll cut horizontally. And if you hold Z, then you'll cut things vertically. Link the Landscaper. Oh, well, I'm glad we'd read that already. Yeah, it's actually important for this area to read the signs first or talk to this little guy over here. Especially with this one, I'll show you right here. Read this sign. Thrust attack the sign. So it tells you how to do a thrust attack. If you just go up and smack it without reading it, you will not get this rupee, which is really important right now because we don't have a lot of money. And then every time I showed the little jumping on these platforms earlier, every time you like leave either a building or come into the area again, it'll reset. It doesn't count from coming from the hole because we didn't get a loading screen, but it'll reset that and you can jump across and get more rupees. Now somebody's house, I'm looking for Mito's house. Is this Mito's house? No, it's Saria's house. I call her Saria. I know some people call her Saria. Honestly, I feel like it's personal preference. Like, you know, like I said earlier, tomato, tomato. Like, pronounce her name however you feel like her name should be pronounced. To me, it's always been Saria. So yeah. House of the Great Mito. Oh my goodness, this dude. Anyway, we're gonna come into his house and look what he has. He has treasure chests. We're gonna take his life savings because he was a jerk to us. 1 rupee. So green are worth 1. Blue are worth 5. And then as we get farther in the game, we'll get rupees with more currency. This one actually has a heart in it, so I'm not gonna open it right now because I have full hearts. We don't need to waste that. So, if you look at my hearts, I have 41. I have just enough to buy it. Oh, and see, we reset the area so we can get that 5 rupees again. Oh, the sign talking to me? Look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me. Who's talking to me? You? Hi. What would you like to say? That's how you use a fairy. She's teaching us how to use Navi. So Navi's finally useful. And then Navi goes away. She's like, nah, I'm done. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. And if a fairy flies near a person or thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press Z to just look forward. Try it. Forward. Anyway, this is the store. I love the store music. Anyway, and then this guy too, he's like, I'm too short. I can't see if I have a customer. I must jump all day long. I feel so bad for him. But yeah, I love the store music. I wish that it was in more places than just the stores, because it's so just like happy. This is the Deku Shield, and yes, I would like to buy it for 40 rupees. You put it on in the equipment subscreen. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while Z targeting, you can move while defending. No, I would not like to buy anything else. I have 6 rupees, thank you very much. Anyway, so let's put on our newly equipped shield. Yeah. Look at us. We are cool now. So you can crouch, or have your shield out, or your sword. Then you Z target. You can walk side to side, forward and backwards. Really helpful. I wanted to jump, but Link wants to swim. Anyway. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. I got it, Mito. What now? What's that? You have a Deku shield. And what is that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? Rude. I, the Great Mito, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? He is so salty. He's like, I don't even want to talk to you anymore, Link. So yeah, we come through this area, and then enemies. They just kind of pop out of nowhere. And these guys are withered Deku Babas. They don't do much. The only way you can get hurt is if you literally like walk into them. They just kind of spin, and you chop them, and they give you a stick. And the Deku stick is, you can either use it as a weapon, which I don't always advise, but you can, and it'll do more damage than your sword. But it's more useful if you use it like a torch, and we'll see that in application in just a little bit. And so here we arrive at the Great Deku Tree. We're gonna go through a little dialogue with him, and then after that we are gonna end the episode. So here we go. Great Deku Tree, I'm back! I have such a love-hate relationship with Navi. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. Nah, I mean, I've been sleeping pretty good. I don't know about you. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. No, not really. Think the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Oh no, Tengu Tree. Dost thou have the courage enough to undertake this task? I mean, we gotta save our tree. He's looked over us for so long. Yes, I'll save you, big tree. Then enter. Brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, you must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use Up-C to listen well to her words of wisdom. I mean, she doesn't really give me much option to listen, dude. Anyway, here we have our first little dungeon. As soon as we walk in the Deku Tree's mouth, we will be there. So in the next episode, we are going to tackle the Great Deku Tree. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.